Hey guys, what's up? So, when it comes to writing an awesome essay, you need to know your sources very well. Before we get started, I will strongly urge you to go to online and download last 5 year question paper, especially since the pattern changed from 13, 14, 15, 16, and at least those 4 year question paper, and try to write an essay in at least 3 to 4 topics before you go to the exam hall. Many of us think that if we will just write the essay for the first time in the exam hall, that is not how it works. You have to practice it before you enter the exam hall. So let us see how to write an awesome essay, the sources of it. This is presented by your friend Roman Saini. So when it comes to my own preparation, like I did not devote that much time into essay preparation, and this is true for most of the other toppers as well. Like they do not specifically devote, let's say, 3 months to essay preparation. Maybe they give 1 to 2 weeks of time for preparation, plus they give like 3 4 mock tests or 5 mock tests. But what happens with these toppers is that they have a strong general studies knowledge, like really strong core. Plus they have strong reading habits. Plus they have a decent command over English language. But it does not mean that you should only do in English language. However, 90% candidates write the essay in English language, so that's why I thought I'll mention it. But you can write in any language you like. Okay. Obviously, it has to be according to the UPSC rules. Now, try to structure and draw outlines of certain essays which appeared in the last 3 year paper. So that is why the first source, the most important source, is the previous year question papers. If you cannot write the entire essay, try to ask questions. Like every essay can be broken down into 8 250 marks questions or 250 words questions. So that is how I go about writing an essay. So try to break it down into 8 questions or try to suggest the outlines of certain essays. Now there is already like too much information overload. There are infinite number of PDFs and videos available to us, and we like tend to go for these books with quotes because you want to impress, quote unquote, the examiner with knowledge and intellectual prowess. And basically you tend to study like books for essay writing which are available in the market. I'm not saying they are per se wrong, but it is not simply possible for you to remember all the quotes and quote it at the right time. So try not to go into information overload. Okay. So also, if you know so much, you will deviate from the core theme of the essay. You will end up writing a number of irrelevant things. So if you do not write what the examiner is asking you to write, you will get like really bad marks in essay. Okay, it will also waste your precious time. It also end up frustrating the examiner. So all these points you will need to keep in mind before you start your essay paper preparation. Now, the important thing which you need to understand here is, like, there is no like single important book. If you study that, then you will be able to get 150 plus marks. See, that is simply not possible. But if you give 3 to 4 mock tests before the mains examination, it will help you realize 5 6 things. First is how fast can you write. Second is like how fast can you think about a new topic, innovative topic. Third thing here is that like how will you behave in the exam hall when you are encountered with it. Fourth thing is like feedback by the examiner, and fifth is like how much marks are you getting. So it will be the similar in the UPSC exam hall as well. So try to give as many mock tests as possible. Now, more than the content, it is the structure, organization, and closeness of the content to the asked theme that is important. So the one thing which I would like strongly urge all of you to believe in is do not write unnecessary things. Try to stick to the point most of the time, and whatever point you are trying to make or whatever conclusion you are coming to, it is very important that you do not divert and you stick close to the asked theme. So now let us see the material needed. You do not need specially anything, but essay module of Ajiram and Ravi is good, so you can go for that. Now, like if you are not reading the Hindu well, or if you have not covered it well, then you can watch lessons by Jatin Verma. But still, like if you want to cover it, you can do selective reading of some frontline articles. Frontline is a magazine. But one of the best sources which I personally find is Yojana. Yojana is literally the ultimate source for writing the best essays, because every article is a very high quality essay. That's how you remember it. And try to read the Hindu Daily, bookmark important articles which are fodder worthy, which have catchy phrases, and which you know can help you in the exam hall. So these are the only material you need to write good essay, and it is more about the mock test. So thank you for watching this lesson.